test.
And we are back. Wow, I'm excited. I don't think you got that. Okay, yeah. All right. Radio on Fire Sports. Radio on Fire Sports. We got some things on the docket, and let's go around the table and introduce everybody.
All right, well, who I am last episode. This is Dev, DEVYNEPPS. You can find me on Facebook or DEV_die. Never die on IG, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm Dean. You can find me at Mr_Mackins, and I'm here with the sports show, Radio on Fire.
Man, it's a sports show.
Yeah, I'm Chuck. You can find me on Instagram.
Is he on?
Motivated_2324.
Wonderful. Glad to have everybody here. All right, so there's so much to get into.
Yeah, we got
so much.
We got a lot.
Let's start it last week.
This morning,
can we start it last week?
This morning, what you think to get into?
And let's work our way up. Let's start it last
so
week.
We have to start last week.
We got to start last
week. I think we did a show last week and we won't have to talk about it no more.
What I predicted happened.
Yeah, okay, yes.
I predicted this. The Toronto Raptors, NBA champions.
Negro Damas.
Yes, Negro Damas. I said it.
3 out of 4.
Let's marinate on that for a minute.
Okay.
That's the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Chuck said it. People slept on them. For now.
Well, obviously. Yeah, everybody slept on them.
Everybody slept on them.
Especially the Warriors.
They got all the pieces.
Now, people in this series, they just played better games.
They did. They played better games. They played the team that was in front of them. That team wasn't full strength, but at the same time, you can only play who was in front of you, injured, not injured. They had some injuries too. This is how it goes, man. So the best team won.
Tell me that. Did y'all feel sorry for Golden State?
No.
With the injuries?
It just took away the excitement.
That's fair.
That was it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I started to feel sorry for KD towards the end.
No.
For KD?
KD.
For the injury?
Yeah, not for the Warriors.
Well, let me say this, and I'm glad you said that. I feel that Golden State pressured him to go out there.
No.
I don't feel that.
So you think that
I think it was just competitive nature. It was just drive.
Yeah,
You right there.
I really
biggest
feel
stage.
like
This is what you were
Now, do I feel like they were completely forthcoming with the consequences of him playing in that game?
Because now look at it.
You mean he didn't know?
He had to know.
I think he knew.
We didn't
but
know,
I don't think that he knew that it could have ended right.
It was already done.
It was.
I think when he injured it, it was already the Achilles. It was
definitely already the Achilles. You can tell where he pulled. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
It never was a calf. He grabbed high ankle for real. That was a calf.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I'm not going to say I felt bad for Golden State. I do feel bad for Clay and KD.
Shout out to Klay Thompson
out
as
a
well.
whole season. Coming up on contracts.
True. That's a good point.
And they're both competitive individuals. It would just to see them. I mean, you went down. Your team lost. I do feel bad for those guys.
Yeah.
You would have tested their battle toughness.
Definitely did. Yeah, I mean, but it was an accumulation of what was it, four complete seasons of them going all the way to that. Yeah. So if it's an 82-game season and you got to win at least 16 games to get the championship, they're playing 100+ games.
No, but you can't
every
give
year.
that to Golden State.
You said what?
They always so far along that people rest. Golden State team,
but at the same time, it's still they still playing 100 games though. Like your body's not built. Your human body's not built to do that. Wear and tear after 4 years.
They rested.
Yeah, like Steph never played 82 games.
Steph ain't get hurt,
but he haven't played 82 games.
Okay, what I'm saying is after 4 years,
but they
so much basketball, your body is going to break down.
Yeah,
your body's going to break down.
So that's the case. Then Steph is due for injury. Is that what you're saying?
No, Steph had his injuries early.
Yeah, he already got his out the way. He got
all those ankle issues early in his career.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that people got to take into account. Golden State has benefited from other teams' injuries as well. Some of those championships were solidified because of injuries on other teams.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, Kevin Love with a separated shoulder and Kyrie with a torn ACL.
Yeah,
most definitely.
But
broken kneecap. That's what happened to Kyrie.
But they also been on the other side too. When Iggy got hurt. And then even though Draymond didn't get hurt, they lost in 4 games. And that changed.
That was very significant. That was very significant.
You know, it's the reason.
And that was both happened in the same game.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's probably right.
On another note, I just want to say that just shows how well one of the greatest players takes care of themselves. LeBron, even though he did get injured this year. That's something that typically doesn't happen.
That guy's a machine.
So everybody's saying that he's like, I know he's towards the end.
They keep saying it's the tail end of the career.
But I mean,
he ain't playing like that though.
Yeah, I just still say he's a factor. He takes care of himself. He's conditioned himself to go that distance. That's what he does.
And it's his style of play.
It is. Well, yeah.
He don't really play too reckless, too fast.
Right. LeBron,
and
he's bigger than everybody. Everybody getting out his way.
Yeah.
And he don't play no damn defense no more. So.
Yeah. Agreed. What about Kyle? Because you was hard on my man.
You really are doing this right now. This is really a victory lap. You're really gonna make me sing Kyle Lowry's praises?
How can you not?
People always bash Kyle Lowry.
Why though?
Because he's inconsistent.
Exactly.
He's very inconsistent.
Mop. That's what.
But he don't always. He step up on defense. I think he's very aggressive.
And hold on, Chuck. Whenever you are explaining a team that is built around, like, let's say you're gonna go play somewhere, right? And you're like, okay, tell me what this man is like. If the first thing they say is you're gonna play defense, he asks, right? He asks every time. You'll be strapping though for real. For real. That's true, right? That's exactly how you explain Kyle Lowry. Thank you. I rest my case.
No, man. That's to show you he's versatile. Sometimes you don't got good offense.
But you need that sometimes. You need. He definitely did.
He's definitely
he
a part
played
of
great these playoffs.
He did, and he's a part of that.
Because he's had some bad
showing that if you suffer enough that you will finally get some success.
He sounds like LeBron.
Anybody suffered is definitely Kyle Lowry has.
Yeah.
He deserved that championship. He played hard. He stepped up when he was supposed to. He finished with 27-10 in that closeout game. So Kyle Lowry, shouts out to you, man.
Van Fleet.
Yeah. He gonna get him some money.
Oh, they don't give him cash.
Him and Siakam.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. And of course, we gonna get into the big dog later. But before we get off of this, a celebration. There was a celebration.
It was. 2 million people showed up for that parade.
That's a hell of a celebration.
This is why, I'm getting ready to tell you, that's why I was against Canada winning.
Yeah,
because of that.
The whole country, the whole goddamn country.
Saw what happened. It was, they had too many people. They don't know how to handle it. They only partied with hockey, and one time the Blue Jays won a World Series. They don't know how to handle this.
Yeah.
They lost their mind.
I think they're gonna be all right the next time. Who knows when
you
it's
had
gonna be?
Drake just grabbing beers out the air and drinking it. They don't know how to handle this.
I think that's true, and we have I guess some.
Did you see the guy on the top of that building way up there?
I did see that.
They don't know how to handle this.
Did y'all see the guy with the plank?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
come
on.
There was a lot of images. There was a lot of images from yesterday's celebration.
My favorite guy was the Kawhi impersonator.
And unfortunately,
big
I did see that.
He was like 5'10", low ass hands.
I did see that.
Unfortunately,
nothing like
he's just black with a Kawhi jersey.
It got a little violent too. Unfortunately,
well, a little. So, four people shot. Yeah,
they don't know how to handle it. They
lost
their mind.
It was like Baltimore.
They lost their mind.
It was like the day on tank fight. You know what I mean?
It was like taking a kid to the candy store and saying, "Here you go."
Wow!
And look what they did.
It was.
But
listen. Y'all are not.
When you beat a whole nother country
y'all are not
that made the sport,
this.
what are you thinking?
They are the champions, so y'all just want to dog out the celebration. So y'all can't get to the fact that they didn't lose, they won. So we got to do this. We do have an image. There was a lot of images yesterday. I wanted to show one image from the celebration for Toronto yesterday, please. Okay, and
what?
All right, we have exclusive image from the celebration.
I feel like Shaq right now.
Then
I walk out.
Now that right there is
what is that?
Okay,
what is that?
Drake has the trophy.
Oh my God!
I'm chilling.
What is that?
Now,
Dave over there like, look at this nigga.
Is amazed by
what
the championship.
When were you in this good of shape? Like,
I'm gonna need another
bit extra small shirt.
He got the heart.
He photoshopped and sucked his gut in and cut some of his waist off.
Can I get another one?
Never been in no shape like this, Donnie.
That's all I wanted.
And
what is that?
And Dean is mesmerized, amazed.
Dean is just there.
Oh my! What is going on?
I didn't know Chuck was coming. We would have had him up there. I didn't know.
Hey, I would have been with you and Drake because I want to go to St.
Louis. See him?
What
is this?
You about to throw a shit.
Right. Really? Niggas
oh my God!
Yeah, so I had a ball yesterday.
That's why you didn't contact us after the game.
We had nothing exactly. We had nothing to do with the shooting that happened. We get that ball to us, so we had nothing to do with the shooting.
Had to witness
that was like a bouncer for a midget club.
This is so sad.
Man, that was amazing.
You can't be in here, boss. You too tall to be in here, boss.
That was terrible.
You can't come in here, boss.
It is back up again.
And that's really good. We got the cheerleaders in the back.
I see.
And
well done, sir.
He looked bothered. He looked bothered.
Dean looks in shock.
I need another one.
Dean is in shock.
Hey, look, the light skin united in one.
Right.
The light skin thing.
Oh my.
That's good.
That was an amazing celebration. Amazing celebration.
The back of my head is hot. That's how I know it's good.
Okay. Man.
Mad.
Okay, before we get any further,
that was difficult to put together. That's what you ought to know.
I'm glad. I'm glad it took
I had to scour to find. I said, what is the probability of me finding an image where Dev is reaching his finger or hand out?
Oh my God!
I searched every photo I could find.
You know what's funny, right?
Modern technology.
When I
folks,
came in,
modern technology.
we took like these little glamour shots and shit, right behind the scenes stuff. We took some shots. I want my pictures back because I don't want you playing with my shit.
Those are flyers.
Put me on top of views from the six or some shit. I don't get my pictures back. All my images.
Oh man! But to me, the biggest news.
Closed the door and did it like a science project in the house.
Yeah, that's why I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, that's why you didn't say anything.
I was working and cut. You know how hard it was to cut him out this image.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's funny, yo.
Well,
it's back up
here. Live from the 6.
And
Don was the only one that was ready for that picture, huh? Don was the only one that was ready.
You know how difficult it was for me not to post that picture until this moment?
I can see.
Can you get it over with? I need you to get it over.
I want you
put it out there.
I want you to send it to me so I can delete it.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Man, that was amazing.
If I had known what was going to happen, I don't know if I could have made. I don't know if I could have made it today.
Well, let me tell you, because what I initially had planned,
oh my Lord, was
bad. I don't know if it was worse. I think this is better, but initially,
this one was the one.
This was the one because initially I was going to rip my shirt off like Hulk Hogan, and I was gonna have a Toronto shirt underneath, right? So she was gonna cue up Hulk Hogan music, and I was gonna rip. That's what I was gonna. Yes, that's what I was gonna do. You know what I mean? But my mother talked me out of it. But she said, in case you decide to do it, let me know because I want to see it. But yeah, so
you found your strongest picture instead, right?
Exactly.
Oh my God!
Like he just finished doing like diamond push-ups for real.
Oh, I can't.
Nikki, hand me that extra small. I'm about to kill these niggas.
Look at that. This nigga.
He put the look. He lotioned up. He got real shiny on his forearms.
I've been in the gym for 8 months.
I ain't never seen forearms so shiny in my life. I hate everything about this picture.
With the straight face.
Right, with the serious face. Serious face.
Serious face is the only one ready.
Man, oh my goodness. All right.
This actually happened.
We gotta get past this.
Can I just say two things? First, I did say if Toronto won, I was gonna make a statement on for myself, and I am gonna say right now, because Toronto won, I felt like he put, even though the team was a contender already, well, at least a playoff team before he got there, I still feel like he made that much of a difference and put the team on his back. So I do believe for this year, Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA.
For this year. I think that's fair.
You could disagree with me.
That's why KD getting hurt.
Man,
sucks so bad.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Right, exactly. You could disagree with me.
It would have been a good.
But I'm just saying that's what I said I was going to say, so I'm sticking to it.
It would have been a real good finals to see everybody healthy.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It would have been.
But I mean, you can't take away the fact that Kawhi did get him over that,
But again,
that last hump.
He was the difference maker.
No.
I mean, he got him to the conference.
Eastern Conference.
I know, no
Only
doubt.
one team
Eastern
he had to
Conference,
beat.
right.
He had to be one team, and that was.
I had to be two.
No.
The Bucks and the Sixers. The Bucks and the Sixers.
The six. Okay.
Yeah,
The Bucks and the
I'm not arguing any of that.
But other than that, it's the East.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing.
I'll say this.
I'll
say this. To your point, he was the healthiest this year. And
Okay.
He took his rest early in the season, right? He did that.
He definitely did
so that he could be ready for the
Well,
finals.
he took a whole year off.
Yes.
But the
They took
team
the whole year
But the
off.
DUI would have
I'm
winning
not
record
saying
when he
he
didn't
wasn't
play.
injured.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
he took a whole year off.
What I'm saying is him not being hurt at the end of the year is what made him the best player of the year.
I'm not
Because
denying that.
because when KD showed up for the finals, he had 11 on 3 or 4 shooting.
I was about
and
to-
he made Pascal
I'm not
Siakam look
denying that.
useless.
And yes,
I
I
was about to
definitely
say,
say
yeah.
it was a factor.
That would have been good to see two people from different conferences that just ran through their playoffs meet up.
It
in the
would
finals.
have been good. You're
That
right,
would've
like you
been
said
good.
earlier. We did lose some by Golden State not being
Yeah.
100%, even 80%. And on top of that, I gotta give one more thing. Just because of that, I've been doing it this whole playoff series is my grown ass man awards, and I do have to give it to Kawhi for
Being the grownest man.
Yeah, being the grownest man out there, and he definitely was a grown ass man. And
definitely was
30
great.
points.
I mean, he did what he had to do with his team to get that wins. I'm not denying that. There was definitely some things going on with Golden State and KD is.
He showed people a lot of things we didn't think he had.
Yeah, Kawhi.
And that was the score. He
Yeah.
was known for defense.
Straps, yeah.
True, well, yeah,
And that
true.
was it.
But and also,
But he
I
took
still say
over.
being like a team leader, because the last time he won a championship, he wasn't.
Nah, that was a whole. That was.
He
Popovich.
wasn't like
That's
the
Pop's team.
leader
Yeah, that's Pop's
of the
team.
team.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Pop's
he
team.
was the.
I mean, even though he
Yeah,
got
he
the
won
he
it
was the
average
best-
like
MVP,
he was the best
right?
average like
player.
15.
Right.
He won that. He won that MVP in San Antonio because he strapped LeBron.
Yeah, I was about
he
to
made
say,
LeBron useless.
Anybody
That's why.
that,
Well, not
anybody
useless,
that,
but
that,
yeah.
that guard,
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
LeBron and put up some points in the finals, they kind of win that
He was
award.
the team leader for Toronto. Like he was that guy.
Yeah, he was the go-to. He was the go-to.
Right.
He was the go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe him going to Toronto allowed him to play in a different system. Well, totally different than what Pop does.
He said it.
To get to play the way you could just maximize on all of his talent.
Yeah.
He said it. I think he said, thanks to my coaches in the office for letting me be
Yeah,
me on the court.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that was the shot. That was the
Yeah.
shot you were looking for, right?
Be
That was
me
the
on the
shot.
court.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what San
Nothing
Antonio
against Pop.
don't let you do.
Nothing against Pop or Kawhi, but it was good for Toronto.
Yeah.
Good
Everybody
for
don't
Canada.
Fit, everybody don't fit the system.
Yeah, and I said that's
true.
That's the NBA. The NBA.
Exactly.
That's because LaMarcus Aldridge, he went to San Antonio, and I don't know what's been up with him.
I felt like he was on his
I don't know what's up with him.
from his
It's the
earlier years,
Spurs.
like he's been.
He was. I feel like he got exposed
It's the
out there for
Spurs.
real. He got exposed
I
out
just
there.
felt like though when he went there, we weren't getting the best of him. Before
The NBA has always been driven on though star players and star talent though. Like you have your star players and star talent. The only time you really seen star players and star talent was Phil, Kobe, and Mike and Scotty. Like that's the only time that's really worked. Other than that, you got a star coach who has a team who fits his system, who wins, or you got a star player who got a team who overwhelms everybody.
Yeah.
You've never really had both, and this is why, because a really, really good coach needs things run the way that he needs to run them, and a star
I don't-
likes to play the way that they want to play.
I don't
And
know
it
what
clashes.
about Kareem Magic and Pat Riley.
But Pat was still young. They pulled Pat damn near off the sideline to coach
That's true,
them.
but
So it was
made-
more Magic and Kareem doing that for real.
It did shape some things.
But it
Yeah,
also
but
make
then-
it's also your IQ and just being a basketball player.
Exactly.
Well,
Pat
I
didn't
mean,
become a
Pat-
star
Pat-
until those Knicks teams. That's when Pat was a star coach, and that's when they had a system
But
in
then
New York.
man, there's so much I can say about this whole Pat Riley thing. We're gonna
So
Oh yeah.
It's another time for that.
Definitely. It's going to be plenty of time to talk about that.
Yeah, man.
Because things are starting to shape up for next season
Yes.
already.
Definitely.
Right.
So LeBron James welcoming
Didn't wait a minute.
Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
L.A. is welcoming Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm not
Most
even.
definitely.
I'm not, like I said, not a LeBron.
So
fan, but
I was thinking about this.
it's
And
good for basketball.
did they give up too much? Did the Pelicans really get over on this situation or not?
It's
Start with you, Dev.
they you can't get over when you're giving up a superstar. Anthony Davis, and I know because we didn't see him a lot this year, but Anthony's top 5 games all this year ended in like 45 and 17.
He's top 5.
Yes, exactly. And because we don't see him enough because he's in New Orleans and because he was hurt a lot, we forget. Just like we forgot how good Kawhi was until he showed back up and played with some effort. So I think that him being a top 5 talent, you give up whatever you have to give up to go get that back to get that back where you are.
So you don't think that you can give up too much?
No, because once you get talent and you pair it with the quote unquote, top 3 person, player in the league and LeBron James, they ain't gonna do nothing but win. So with that being said, those draft picks become devalued. And what used to be lottery picks are now looking like,
28.
28 and 20. And if they win a championships, they 30? Those are 30s. Those are right before the second round. So if it comes to be what it's supposed to be, then it looks great because Los Angeles had those pieces for 2 and 3 years already. They know what Brandon Ingram is. They know what Lonzo Ball is.
They know what they had.
They know what they had. They knew what Julius Randle was. That's why they sent his ass over there earlier. So the only thing that really came about from this was the 4th pick. All of this, I really feel like, was because New Orleans really coveted that 4th pick, and they wanted something to pair with Zion Williams to start afresh and anew and really wipe out Anthony Davis.
But they are shopping that 4th pick.
It may turn into Brad Beal. It may turn into Chris Miller. It may turn into something great. But what they wanted out of that was the 4th pick out of Los Angeles. So they both got when both sides are unhappy with something, then you got a good trade.
All right, so you heard his perspective. What is your perspective on that?
I'm gonna tell you that I don't think that they gave up too much. This had to happen for LA. This had to happen for LA. Even though everybody's saying, well, don't make a big deal about the so-called dysfunction. Rob Pelinka was looking bad. Jenny Buss was looking bad. I mean, you had, my guy Magic. That's my guy. Magic Johnson rolled out. It was looking wild over there. It was like, it cannot be the Lakers.
Mighty Los Angeles.
Yeah, this can't. Right? What is going on? They had to do this, and they have to win now. Not when we think Ball is going to finally get it to the next level. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but they had to do this. And the Pelicans had no one else to deal with. No matter what they say, we already knew that Anthony Davis wasn't going to sign again with the Celtics. The Knicks knew Anthony Davis was out of reach.
But
it was.
That's not true.
There was nowhere else for them to go. Rich Paul put it on a plate.
A long time ago, though.
For Pelinka to get, it was supposed to happen during the season. That's why the Pelicans let go of their GM because they blew it, and then they had to sit Anthony Davis for the rest of the season. They blew it. Everybody had to do this to save face. This had to happen for the Pelicans, the Lakers, and the NBA. And you got to have a big man in LA. I'm sorry. It feels good. If you don't like the Lakers, you just got to like Anthony Davis in LA. Okay. He just said you hardly saw Anthony Davis in New Orleans when he was playing. You're going to see him all the time. Yeah. It's showtime. I told you it's about the brand. It's about that stage. LA is that team. And I'm going to tell you right now. Nigga, honest. I'm going to tell you right now. The ring is right there in LA.
All right, so
you said the Clippers going to win?
No, I'm not. You can put
whoever you want to. Dean, premature. The celebration just
giving it. Yeah, you go ahead and celebrate. You can't celebrate right in Canada.
Celebration. Oh my! The celebration just happened. Do I have to remind you? The celebration just happened. We can't be talking about next year. We got to talk about this year's celeball. Thank you. All right, Chuck.
All right.
They talking crazy.
All right.
But did they give up too much?
They didn't give up too much, but they could have. And what would have been giving up too much was getting rid of Kuzma. Keeping Kuzma made it all work out because you get LeBron, Kuzma, and AD, and you don't really need another big superstar. You just need somebody that come in and fit. It's tough because I can't really get with LeBron. But
what don't you like about LeBron?
Because it just sucked that people that like Ball was cool. Ingram, I kind of was still on the rocks with him, but they fell under the LeBron curse, where their games just didn't fit LeBron. Mm-hmm. Right? So being as though the game didn't fit LeBron, you didn't, and you got to win now with LeBron, you didn't give them the 3 years to really develop. Exactly. They had 2 years, and then them 2 years is full of pressure.
That's why rookie contract is that long.
Full of pressure.
So it reminds me of a scene in my favorite movie.
What's that?
My favorite movie, legit, is Rocky 3.
Okay.
Favorite movie.
That's Drago, or was that Mr. T?
No, Mr. T.
Mr. T. Okay.
Now,
Club of Lang.
there is something from Rocky that fits every situation.
Okay.
And he brought up something that reminds me of something from Rocky.
What's that?
There's a scene. Did you see the movie? I know the movie in and out. I could have been in the movie. I know everybody's parts.
I know Rocky.
But there's a scene where Apollo Creed is going to be training Rocky.
Okay.
And Paulie is talking a whole lot of shit. And Apollo puts down his bag and he's going to fuck him up. And Rocky says, look, just chill out. Takes about 3 years to get to know him. And Apollo said, I ain't got 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't have 3 years. They had to do this immediately. Because LeBron don't have time to waste.
Nope.
He don't have no time to waste.
You can't wait.
And I also
on
think
LeBron.
that this is the end of the cutting off our nose to spite our face, the back room, rumblings that they were trying to do what was good for the Lakers and not what was good for LeBron. And then they realized that LeBron is the Lakers.
And that's what I don't like.
That's what it is, though.
I don't really vibe.
That's what y'all wanted.
I'm going to let y'all know again. I don't really vibe with LeBron, but he with the Lakers and he got saved again.
Did you like Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe, my guy.
So that's what it is. Because most people that like Kobe don't like LeBron.
But it's the
That's
fact.
the guys.
It's the
That's
fact
the guys.
that it's the fact that, like I just said, it's a lot of people who LeBron had solid, okay careers for who they was, and LeBron killed them. Mario Chalmers killed them. Kevin Love changed his whole game.
Thank his lucky stars.
He was
got to play with LeBron.
No, because he already was a champ.
How
He
did
already
LeBron
had
kill him?
Kansas.
because he made him a shooter. Mario Chalmers was a traditional
but,
point guard.
but Kevin
When
Love
he
wasn't
came
the guy
down,
with
he put
without
up.
LeBron though.
Kevin Love was the guy.
No, I'm saying Kevin Love wouldn't have got a. Didn't he get a ring?
Yeah, he got a
there's
ring
always
with-
exceptions to the rule.
So,
That's
he
always
wouldn't- He wouldn't have got a
changed his game, but he got a ring, though.
Yeah, he got a ring, but he changed his game.
Yeah,
But he got a ring though. He's not going to go down with my game got changed. I got a ring.
Kevin Love and Chris Bosh games were totally different.
Yep.
No doubt.
After they got with LeBron, their games are totally the same.
Okay.
All they do is shoot from the corner, and that's it.
Yeah,
Chris is mad at getting a ring.
No, I'm not. We not speaking on the winners, but we're just saying that's just changing your whole game.
Hey, sometimes you got.
But it's also called reinventing yourself.
But Chris did feel a way about that.
Right.
And that's why they didn't win the first time.
That's why they lost. Yes, that's why they lost.
But hold up, Chris said the reason why I went to Miami. I'm gonna go back to this dude. Mm-hmm. Pat Riley came out, opened up a bag. I think he said he put 6 rings out there, and said that's why you need to be in Miami. So even though his game changed, he got that. He got his
the
chips. What they call it now? They got the chips,
But
right?
he didn't make them better.
It might not have made him
He
better.
didn't make him better.
But he's gonna go down as a 2-time NBA champion, right?
He is going to go down as that.
True.
So was Patrick McCall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, hey,
yeah, right.
hey,
That's what I'm saying.
he got 3.
Not
Well,
saying
hey,
it right, but it's
hey,
about
Robert Ory.
It's about what
No,
you-
Robert
it's about
Ory
what
got
you
his.
affected.
He earned his.
All right.
Robert Ory earned
There
it.
you
It's
go.
about how you affected the game, though, and that's what we're saying. Like you can win your rings. At the end of the day, you can say that LeBron got you a championship. Yeah, because I had to take a back seat and tailor my shit to him.
D Wade
That's
was the
right.
MVP of that Miami team.
Right.
All right.
And,
Without
and
D-Wade,
until
they don't
he
win.
took the back seat,
Yeah,
until
yeah.
he said, "All right, Joe, you can have it." That's when they started winning. That's when Chris Bosh fell in line. That's when he started really changing his game. Before that, they were still
But there's some
not working.
there's some players that warrant that, and
Yeah.
some don't. Most don't warrant that.
Yeah. Some dudes you don't have to change for. Right.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
He is one of those
I
guys.
want
But,
quickly
that,
circle.
but that's the curse that Chuck is
Right.
talking about.
I don't
is
look at it as a
that-
curse,
You
though.
gotta change for
because
Quickly
it-
circle back.
But it also lowers the value of your team, though.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yes.
because
Only if you're not successful.
No,
yeah,
everybody
because
always,
a Chris Bosh that was in Toronto, in Miami, makes them unstoppable. But because you have to kick Chris Bosh's game back and make him a spot-up shooter now, so that LeBron and D Wade have space to play, you've lessened that guy.
Let me shine the mirror on both of y'all because y'all are very similar in this regard. it was fine when it was Kobe.
Kobe made
when Kobe was that person that the team was made around. Y'all liked it.
Kobe ain't take
it's
away
that
from
y'all
the
don't
game.
like LeBron.
No, Kobe.
It's the passive aggressiveness.
No, it's the passive aggressive.
Kobe is the passive aggressive king.
Kobe's system allowed him to make everybody better.
You know Kobe don't like
Kobe is killer. Don't know.
Kobe's not passive aggressive.
No.
If you didn't want to work as hard as him, you had to go home.
And exactly. And with Kobe, when you came in, you knew what it was. We didn't really get the LeBron effect until we started to take a step back and look like, damn, you really killed your game for real. It wasn't with Kobe. You knew what you're getting the shots. Like, we know what's happening here. But if LeBron, it's a different kind of ball dominance. He's not shooting it. He's getting those selfish ass assists. It's, I held the ball for 15 seconds, and now I'm throwing it to you, and I want you to go score.
And then because his team
But,
loses.
I mean, this is the same thing that happens in high school teams and college teams.
It's just
whoever
it's
that
on a bigger
guy,
step. Now we playing for millions.
guy.
Yeah, now we playing millions. Yeah, now we playing for millions.
I will say also that this still helps Lakers even in the long run, even though they lost their core. Anthony Davis is still young.
They didn't lose the core.
Okay.
The
they lost some young players. I mean, Anthony Davis is still young, and they can build around him as they transition out.
Everybody that they lost is replaceable.
I don't think either one of them are going to be great.
I don't think
agree.
LeVar Ball does, though.
Yeah.
LeVar Ball thinks that they're
He thinks he's still going to be great.
That was some buffoonery right there.
LeVar Ball
It's the worst decision they ever made in their life.
So Kawhi is Kawhi. He's not interested in the Lakers reportedly.
That was that story that when that report came out was like prior to this season.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was when he was still under contract with Toronto.
I don't want him to come to the Lakers.
I don't either, and I don't think is Kawhi staying or is he going to the Clippers?
I think he's staying.
I think he's going to the Clippers.
Well, the Knicks are trying.
We don't want to talk about the Knicks.
I'm just saying.
Listen, as long as the Knicks are in business, they will always be in the conversation. Because they are the Knicks.
To put it out there.
They are the Knicks.
That he is a really serious target for the Knicks. I'm not saying he wants Kawhi.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Please, speak some sense.
Why do everybody keep talking about the Nets, the Clippers? Like, what makes everybody think
the Nets
they're
and
going
the
to be so
Clippers?
good?
Kawhi's from L.A.
But why else keep saying like they
the Knicks or the Nets?
No, the Knicks too.
Oh yeah.
They keep saying the Knicks too.
The Knicks are they put it out there.
Here are the reasons.
Kawhi.
Because the New York Knicks are in a mad dash to get a star under their roof, right? So Kawhi's free agent. Any name that's a free agent is going to be on the Knicks' radar.
Well, I feel like the KD went going down there.
Are you talking about just Kawhi in particular?
I'm saying
period.
The Clippers,
the Clippers
the
because of Doc Rivers.
The Nets and the Knicks.
The Clippers because of Doc Rivers is a great coach, and you can see what he can do with the talent he had this year. So anybody can basically go there and win if you have some kind of talent.
I felt that early in the season. Not after the Clippers got rid of Tobias Harris, that thought went out of the window.
Why? They won 6 games with the Warriors at full strength.
Yeah, but it's the style of play.
It's the style of play.
The more aggressive team.
So if you take out those
matchups,
those lesser players that he had, and you put stars in it, you get championships.
I mean, come on now, Lou Will gonna get you some games.
Yeah,
Pat Beverly's gonna get you
Lou Will and Pat Bev aren't Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett.
Mm-hmm.
No,
when you got the stars there, he gonna win. He just ain't had no stars. And before that, he kept getting with bum ass Tracy McGrady, who was either hurt or couldn't get over the hump.
Then Brooklyn gonna lose D'Lo
for Kyrie.
So but you're still the same team.
Same team.
So why do everybody think they're going to be better?
I don't understand that.
Maybe
D'Lo.
So what do we? Are we saying that he stays or goes?
No, he's
Kawhi stays. I say he
Kawhi going to
stays.
the Clippers.
I think
Chuck says he stays. You say Clippers. Dean, what you say?
I think right now, I really thought he was leaving.
If they lost.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was leaving.
So you think he's signing a 5-year contract then?
No, not a 5-year.
I don't know about
So you think a 1-1?
Yeah.
The LeBron joint? Okay.
No, if he does a 1 year, then that's a win for him.
I just feel
he
like
can reevaluate this again.
Exactly.
Because you still got to think they got to still think if they sign him, how they going to do their money.
Yeah, how they going to pay everybody
years
right.
from now.
Kyle's on going to want money. Kyle's got a year left on his contract.
I feel like the way things are shaping, I honestly don't know. I know where people are interested, where he supposedly was interested in going because of home. I honestly,
that's what the Clippers
Kawhi is like the most unpredictable player out there. It's not about the money. I can do it on my own.
I think he's going to show faith in him.
And that's definitely. So, and with that being said, his family members were always the ones who protected him. There was a story that came out, this was I might have been right after he hit the shot against the Sixers, where there was basically they went live on Twitter or whatever, and they were celebrating it, and a cousin came out in the background and said, "Too bad he's not staying." So since then, I've been on the bandwagon of Kawhi.
But that was then.
That was the biggest moment of the playoffs.
No,
this was after the Sixers shot.
The biggest.
Can we get a celebration?
Nikki, celebration. The biggest moment was
Chuck,
the celebration. Thank you.
Chuck, you gotta go, yo.
That was the biggest moment.
What just happened? What just happened?
Hey, listen.
Yo.
The celebration.
Where do you think he's going?
But I mean that was a big moment. But I think most people thought that they were not going to make it to the end.
Facts.
You know what I mean? A lot of people thought that they was going to, they was talking about.
I know I did.
Once LeBron left the East, it's just like it is in the West now.
Sweet.
It's whoever.
Yeah, it's wide open.
It's whoever. Who's going to be the most consistent team?
I like it better like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool that you don't know, but the only thing is now that my Lakers will definitely be holding the trophy next year.
Well, it's been a 6-year drought.
That's two out the
Western Conference Finals.
Well, I mean, people count Golden State out already. You count Golden State out already.
I mean, play Anthony Davis.
I mean, they losing Clay, they losing KD.
Yeah.
It's counted out. So we see the blueprint on how to beat them without them. Double Steph.
Yeah.
Let Draymond shoot everything. And, let Iggy run around.
Gotta get a shot.
That would have to totally change up some things for some magic to happen there.
Speaking of changing up, draft is coming.
Yeah, man.
And I don't want to go too deep on that because we need to see what's going to happen.
See what's going to happen, right?
But are y'all excited about draft?
I am. I'm very excited about the draft coming up.
No.
I mean, we know
no.
where the top 2 picks are going. We know Zion's going to New Orleans, and we know Ja Morant's pretty much a done deal.
Do you think he wants to? Does he want to go
to Memphis?
No. Does he want to go
to New Orleans?
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it like this: if I've been playing basketball my whole life, and an NBA franchise is willing to make me their key point, their star of the future.
New Orleans.
But
it ain't
the same
franchise. We just got one of the best players in the league out of here, so I can be comfortable. Yeah, I'm good. I don't care where it is.
And if you believe in yourself, go build.
Exactly. Yeah.
As long as the organization
I'm Anthony
Davis.
So do you think it's better for you to go? Would you rather go to a storied franchise, or would you rather build something somewhere where they never had?
Man, go
the story. Yeah.
When it's a draft, you don't got a choice.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But put your heart
in. And then when your contract comes, then you go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, go wherever.
But if you one of those people that ain't producing, then you won't have another option because then they just gonna
trade your ass. Exactly.
So, and then you can get somewhere else.
Yeah, and then but
you can ride the bench.
In the NBA, I do like it that you earn the right to control your own destiny. So if I play well enough, then I got my own rights. I'll decide where I'm going. No, because y'all gonna keep me. And then when this contract is up, I'll go where I feel like going.
Because KD definitely gonna get $30 million to not
play. Wherever he wants
to
go.
To not play.
He could sign with Golden State.
Is he
35? He could re-sign with Golden State. Opt in.
Is the probability higher for him to stay?
Personally,
he needs to leave.
He
need to leave.
I would collect my $35 million
and stay.
Why? What else you're gonna do with me? I'm not gonna play. I'm out. I'm out the whole year, and I can just chill in Cali.
Didn't we see somebody else just be out for a whole year and then come back?
Kawhi.
Yeah,
exactly.
On a different
team.
On a different team.
Oh, sure, and on a different team.
And he could do that after.
And you can sit home and
But he collected that money under the San Antonio Spurs franchise.
Yeah, and not play.
Exactly.
$30 million.
Y'all forced me to play.
$30 million of unemployment.
Yeah. Y'all capped on what I was going to do while I was out there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit and collect this check. Y'all gonna be mad. And I'm gonna leave and go where I want to go next year.
Actually might help him.
Exactly, because next year the CBA is up, and that 4-year deal he's gonna sign this year will be a 5-year deal.
Yeah, they might not be good.
It's
draft picks.
It's really kind of smart to just chill.
Well, he's hurt. He ain't got no choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you
Gotta-
can chill in New York, and it's going to be pressure there, though. Like, when you coming back, and Golden State, well, this guy tore his Achilles for us.
Well,
Take your time, fella.
I think they pressured him personally.
No, I think
In Golden State.
I'd have tried to play too.
You would have?
Did that?
You too?
I'd have tried
It's
to
the
play.
finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawhi out there, a dude I feel like is lesser than me is dominating my team.
I'd have tried. Unless I couldn't walk,
Right.
then I'm
playing.
gonna try.
I'm playing.
You might not get there no more.
Exactly.
Well, KD will.
No, that's not guaranteed.
That's not guaranteed, right? We thought that we thought that Derrick Rose won MVP and the Chicago Bulls were going to be like that forever. It was going to be the Heat and the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals forever.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Look what happened.
Yeah, went south quick.
Facts.
And it all depends on what KD did.
I
It sucks
really-
for Clay, because Clay, he not KD.
No, I enjoyed this conversation. We before we get out of here, the update on David Ortiz, still in ICU, in good condition. So his wife said that he's in good condition.
Okay, cool.
I actually thought that was fake.
Which could mean that
story,
he's
like,
not.
it was unbelievable,
Like,
right? It was
You thought
unbelievable.
the story itself?
Yeah, like,
Because it was so crazy.
Then they say something like he owed somebody money or something.
No,
like
well,
that.
the story I heard was a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Of
He was
a
dealing with
drug dealer.
Yeah.
He was messing with a girlfriend of a drug dealer, and he hired some
Police
crooked
officer.
cops to shoot him. It's a movie. This is a movie.
What is happening?
Right. Last week. This happened last week.
Yeah,
So
it
all
happened.
this been
It
going
happened.
on in the Dominican Republic.
Right.
Yeah. This is DR too.
Like,
Yeah, it was the Wild West.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
yeah,
but it's like,
drugged and stuff.
it's like
Huh?
a couple of other.
they got drug dealers.
No,
No,
like
I mean-
like people
Dying over
terrorists.
No,
type
it has
stuff.
happened.
Well, no, I haven't heard not this.
I think they said 6
No.
or 7 other people.
But
were
yeah.
having-
But I mean, with deaths. Yeah, but those. Yeah, that's true.
But it is what you
What if this
said.
in connection? They
Dominican.
just trying.
That's
to make
crazy.
something out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Large
But that's
disgrace.
true. There have been like 8 or 9 U.S. deaths. 11. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Deaths in Dominican Republic. And David Ortiz could have been one
Could
of
have
them.
been 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Could have been 12.
Don't-
Man,
Big
did,
pockets of
doing
ice.
too much. Doing too much.
yeah, well, I don't think he's going back anytime soon.
Well,
Wow, this shit. Hold on. Did you just say David Ortiz's wife said he was okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what I thought you said.
Why you? Why was that wild?
I mean, because he was
doctors
supposed to be
didn't
messing with
say.
the girl from the drug dealer for real, and now you're back
Wait
with your
a
wife. I
minute.
was like,
It
oh,
could have been her. It could
The wife could have had him
The
set
wife
up.
is saying
He
he's
good.
okay. I guess he's okay. She
New
has
episode of Snatch
She saying
coming
he's
soon.
still here. That's what she let
But
him know.
here's my thing.
made it.
The
He's
part
still
I
making
thought
it.
was weird about this is how you good in ICU.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, right.
I'm not good until I'm
You
home.
ain't good in
right.
ICU.
Yeah,
Until I'm home and I don't need all this
Intensive care
medicine.
And
unit.
he's improving daily.
Yeah. Well, he is at Massachusetts General Hospital.
Oh, he back here?
Oh yeah, that's boss.
Oh, they flew
The
him
Red
back.
Sox
No,
flew
I'm
him
just
back.
making sure.
Red Sox flew playing.
Like
On their plane.
I thought it was
Stable.
fake.
It was-
So
No,
I
they
don't
flew him
know.
back.
They
Yeah,
said nope.
flew him back.
You did too much. We put too much money.
Whoever gets that first interview, that's gonna be one that I'm gonna check that interview out and
Right.
see what Big Poppy was what's really good, my nigga.
Wow,
Look, gotta be somebody like
you
Steven.
do something,
in
I
it.
do nothing. That's all that. They do something, I do nothing.
All right, so we get out of here. I
love my wife.
We're gonna be back after the draft
Yeah, man.
and creeping up on football season. Creeping up.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Fantasy football for Radio on Fire.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm with it.
I want Nikki in it. Nikki,
Dude.
fantasy
Yes.
football.
You know why?
Nikki.
You want to tell? I'll tell her why.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he got to beat somebody. Okay. Because he ain't gonna beat me. Okay.
Still going.
He ain't gonna beat me.
A nigga was right
Hey,
one
Nick,
time.
Hey, Nick.
That's
One
all
time
it
about
takes.
sports. That's all it
Can we
That's
get
all
a
it takes.
celebration?
One time. It's a
Yeah,
celebration.
you gotta put the celebration.
Celebration.
I'm sorry.
Celebration.
You gonna go back, Nikki? I thought
Celebration.
we better than this, Nikki. We are better than this.
It is a
Right
celebration.
here? Ridiculous.
And here's the thing. A lot of people want to know. I want people to tell me, what is Dean saying in this celebration?
What you saying?
I don't even know.
Dean is saying,
Dean just walked in.
I just
Yeah.
walked in. I just
"Can
walked in.
I touch the trophy?" That's what Dean is saying.
I'm saying keep that shit away
I'm
from
not
me.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna knock it out your hand,
I'm
Aubrey.
not.
Don't bring
I'm
this shit
not
over here,
saying-
Aubrey. I'm gonna knock it out your hand.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying oh Canada. I can tell you that much.
Swear to God, if you come over here with a trophy, you ain't diamond.
Yeah.
We the North. We the North. That's what he's saying. We the
That's
North.
That's
What'd you
like
say,
good photo op.
The 6 and the 6.
Oh man.
6 of the 6.
Damn.
What? How can people stay in touch with you, Dev?
You can find me on Facebook, DEVYNEPPS. IG is DEV_or_die, never die on IG.
Dean?
All right, yeah, you can find me at Mr_Vackins on IG. There you go.
Yeah, you can find me on IG, motivated_2324.
That's what's up. Thank you, Chuck. Anytime you want to come through,
Appreciate y'all.
please come through.
And I'm loving the drink.
Because you know, what I mean, sometimes they are spot on, and sometimes they are off. They are off, and this
Diamond, that's
the finals.
You. That's
they've
you,
been off.
Diamond. That's not us.
They've been off.
That's you.
I picked the
Wow.
winning team.
Wow.
One time.
One time. Y'all did pick Golden State. I will give y'all that.
Yeah.
Y'all picked that much.
Yeah.
I think I told Dave Golden State wasn't winning. I think I did. I told you that.
Everybody got all these memories down and shit. What they told me.
I think I told you that.
I don't remember.
I
none
heard
of
it too.
I did, yo.
I've been hearing it too.
I don't remember none of this.
Okay.
Listen.
Amnesia.
All great things
Matter of
come to an
fact,
end.
season over. This is a whole new season.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the draft. That's
Dynasty's
what
over,
we're talking
yeah.
about.
I said about the draft.
The draft is coming.
Zion, John
and
Morant. That's what I'm
but
talking
let me say this
RJ.
before, and I gotta say this before, because next year I don't want y'all talking crazy. The Lakers are my first team.
Okay. All right.
Toronto is my second team.
What if
Now-
Kawhi's not there?
Now when LeBron got hurt, I was Toronto. Because that's my second team. So
if they're in the
my player one
So if it's-
is LeBron, player two is Kawhi.
So if it's
I
Lakers,
thought your player.
Raptors in the finals, who's your team, Diamond?
Lakers.
I thought your player.
Who
two
not
was
gonna go
KD.
with the Lakers?
Lakers.
Who not gonna go with them? Like even though Toronto won, like you going with the Lakers?
Now
I'm going with the.
that
Lakers.
would be
I'm
that
about
would
to
be
get
a
Jersey.
dream.
be
if
a dream.
that happens,
The Raptors
Lakers
comes back with
Raptors,
the
that's a dream.
Drake versus LeBron.
Man,
on the
I'm getting
sideline.
that
Hey, that'd be a
Anthony
good
Davis
Kawhi
jersey.
rematch.
That would be
Before
y'all know
he
that's
puts
what everybody wants.
Yeah, the Kawhi.
That's what
LeBron
everybody
rematch.
wants.
Because then the last time they played, Kawhi won, right?
That's what everybody wants. Yeah,
He got MVP.
that's what everybody wants.
Then it's
That's the
Spurs
matchup
broke up.
right
That'd be a
there.
good one.
Now, if the Lakers don't do it this season,
They got to blow that up.
They
then-
no.
They can't blow up Anthony Davis.
Well, no, they're not going to blow it up because
No,
LeBron's on what would be one
They'll-
more year left on his contract.
Right.
They'll be re-signing Anthony Davis, and
Yeah.
it'll just be
but that means the
Next
issue.
year- next
That means
year-
the issue was LeBron.
LeBron.
Next
Maybe
year,
LeBron.
LeBron.
It's his op year.
They'll look at another
Yeah,
coach.
you got 3 years.
Yeah,
You're in
this
the
is
playoffs.
last year, and then
Right.
next.
I feel like
offseason,
if they
he can go
don't
out.
pull it off, they'll look at another coach.
I mean,
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
They should have just went
Jason
ahead.
Kidd might be the coach by All-Star break.
No,
really.
Tyronn Lue should have been a coach.
He should
Even
have
though I
been.
don't.
He should have been.
This
This
is
is
why
why
I'm saying Pelinka had to save
He should have
face.
been a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
he should have been
I
a
agree.
coach.
Yeah, they just.
I
But it's
agree.
definitely gonna be Jason Kidd.
Well, I hope that matchup happens the way y'all just said.
Yeah.
That. All right, at the Diamond K Show, at RadioOnFire. Thank you, fellas. This has been very good.
Appreciate it.
It's felt, Nikki, thank you. It's felt like a celebration.
Oh. And thank you.
Yeah, we done. We done.